Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing and reviewing two of the Autel MaxiCOM devices, which a lot of people search for when buying a diagnostic scanner. So the first one we're going to review is the Autel MaxiCOM MK808BT against the Autel MaxiCOM MK908P. So one of them does programming and coding, one of them is just for your basic diagnostics and normal functions. So we're going to go over and show you both of them, what they come with. Then we're going to go over which one is actually needed for each person's needs and if you actually need the more expensive one over the cheaper one. So let's get on to the video.
What? Goddamn, get it done, will ya? Woo. When the blow up now, everybody's so unusual with it. Shit. But said times in his rhymes cause his memories. We running through New York, so you know.
Okay guys, so as you'll see here in the case, this is the Autel MaxiCOM MK808BT. Now this is another tool that I keep out openly in my garage, always ready to use, and I carry it around with me. And I'll explain why later on in the video. Now, this tool was sent to me probably about 5 months ago now. They send one out to every YouTuber. Most YouTubers you'll see have the one with the cable, which is what they originally wanted to send me. And I told them no, because I'm not one to have scanners with cables these days. So when they sent it to me, you would have seen the video, which again, I will link above when I did the video on the product so you guys can see all the functions. But inside, you'll see in here, we've got the MaxiCOM MK808. We've also got an adapter plug for the UK. You also see here we've got the USB port as well, which just goes into the case there. We've also got the plug socket as well, in case we're in another country, or we can just plug this in here to use for the UK, and then plug the USB in to charge our devices. You also got here, I believe, that's a hook to carry the tablet around your hand so you don't drop it. Put that back in here. So up here you've got USB cable, which you'll need, which it comes with to plug it up to the computer to charge it. Here you're going to have all your instructions inside, so you'll get all your instructions here for the Bluetooth device itself and how to operate it. Obviously your barcode as well, view the warranty. In the box here you also got the MaxiCOM MK808BT. Now if you see here, it's got your HDMI port, USB, your memory card and your OTG cable, which is that cable right up here in the box. The device is steady, it's got rugged grips, so to hold if you're sweating, whatnot. You've also got the Bluetooth dongle right here, which powers into the car to connect with the MaxiCOM system. As you see, this is the MK808BT. I know they've got a version with the wire coming out the top, which plugs into the car. As I said, I didn't want that one. This device, I've been using it actually a lot more than I should. Sits under my bench and there's something that I always go to. You've got your kickstand there, which just stands right there, inside there. You can place it anywhere and do your diagnostics. That's what the Bluetooth device is for. You can have it connected to the car outside and be in here diagnosing. When we power it on, see right there, it all powers up. Probably gonna be dead. It's got a red light there as well, where I've used it so much and I haven't charged it. You also see here, you've got USB on the Bluetooth device as well, which connects to the OTG if you ever need to plug it in. But you see here, it's all powering up. Just want to show you the functions that it's got. These tablets do take a while to boot up, so just bear that in mind. This scan tool, I believe, is around £400 to actually buy. I'll put my review above so you guys can go and check it out. You can see here, it's running on, I believe, the Google system, Android system. See, it's telling me to connect it to battery power. Quite slow, so we're not going to be able to be long with this device. If you want to see all the functions, the video will be above, but if you can see there, you've got diagnostics, service, shop manager, settings, update, VCI manager, function viewer, support, remote desk, quick link, and MaxiFix. Now, if we go into diagnostics to see if it lets us see, you'll see the cars it can do right there, all the manufacturers that you've got, which it supports. This does support VIN as well, so you'll be able to check it by the VIN, which is really good. I believe in the service, you can do all the functions like that. If you see there, BMS, brake bleed, oil reset, after treatment, IMMO keys, injectors, anything you really want. The Autel systems are very, very powerful systems, and it's something that a lot of workshops are moving to now from Snap-on, bearing in mind that this does everything for half the price, no license needed. On this one, you don't need to buy a license. It's got all the functions, you'll never be limited. Once you paid for the device, it's completely yours for free, and you can scan every car up till you've actually bought it. So if you bought it now, you'll be able to scan all 2020 and 21 cars. They always update the device. This isn't connected to the internet, therefore I can't update. But if you see there, it does do all the functions you're gonna need. Like I say, it is a very cheap device, but if you wanted to read diagnostic codes, be able to do all your service reset and functions, this is a good device to have. As I said, the Autel is one of the systems I come to a lot. And the reason I come to this one a lot is because I'll show you on the other system exactly why I come to this one. This one's small, portable, easy. The case is in, you can carry it anywhere. And if you see here, the case is in, it's very tiny, it fits in cars, it fits anywhere, very easily. And that's what I like about this Maxi system itself, that you can just pull it anywhere and it fits in the back of your car, no matter where you're going, and you can use it and it will just do your diagnostics or whatever else you need to do. So this is a good scan tool, and I'll link this one above and it will be pinned to the comments below if you guys want to go and check this one out. But this one is a really, really good tool for your basic needs. This will do everything you need, and Autel are very well known in the industry already for their products and very well known for being reliable, sturdy, and their customer support is absolutely amazing. Think of Autel as the DJI of drones. Their customer service is top notch and the level of tech is unbelievable to what Autel can do. They have a lot of different customer service teams all around the world. Yes, it's made by China, but they have people in America and all English speaking people, so you'll never have to worry about not being able to get through to someone or getting through to a bot and them not understanding what you're saying or not helping you. They can remote into your device and they can help you with any issues you're having on your Autel system. So if you see here guys, that's how it just packs up. It's very, very easy to pack away. It just shuts down and that's about it. Then that's your Maxi system complete, and the case is easy carryable, just very light as well, not heavy to carry around, so it makes it a go-to tool all the time for a lot of people, even to store away. It doesn't take up much space to store. So that is the Autel MK808BT, will be linked, you'll see it on the end screen, and it also will be pinned in the comments below for you guys to go and check it out if you want to go and buy one. Now the next one, and if you can see here, you can see the size of this case. This is the Autel MK908P. Now this is the professional of professional tools. This one runs around 2.5 grand, 3 grand, but this can do everything you want. You can even connect a lot of programmers up to do a lot of keys for BMW now. Autel are supporting that. You can buy key programmers and do a lot of keys with the Autel system now. This is a go-to tool for a lot of garages and workshops worldwide, as well as a lot of people in the locksmith trade. This is the main tool for everybody to use. Now I'm going to open it and I'm going to show you exactly why that is. So when you open it, please bear in mind that this case is massive. So if you see right there, when we open it, you've got everything laid out in a box below. Now if you see here, we've got all the adapters for all the cars. So I'm just going to open all this up so you can actually see. And if you see here, you have everything, even to the point of your USB cable. You've got every adapter for every car up here for Mitsubishi, Volkswagen, Audi, Benz, BMW, Nissan, Kia, GM, Daewoo, Honda, Fiat, and PSA. Now this system, again, was sent to me quite a while ago before the MK808. They gave me everything inside here. That's for internet connection to when you're programming the cars. Because if you don't know, this is a programming and coding version. This one, the license runs around $800 every year. And if you're benefiting from it, it is so worth it. These are safe. Autel, I've not known Autel to ever brick anything as far as I'm concerned. I've used it many times programming with no issue. The device comes with everything you need to do it properly. It tells you how to do it. You've even got a car charger down here, which plug in. It comes with every single accessory in here that you can think of. This is the full of the fullest from the Autel system. And like I said, I've never had an issue with any of their devices. I had this one actually before the MK808, and that's just all the adapters in there. If we now move down here, you'll see how much I've been using it, because the power pack is here. You'll see all the other dongle bits here as well in a pack. You'll see there the OTG cable and everything else that you need. We've also got here the camera. This is for the camera, inspection camera, which is very rare to get with Autel. This does all the inspection stuff that you need it to do. That's right there. And if I just show you the inspection itself, camera, you'd plug this onto here. You see it plugs on. Then you've got your camera right there, which you'd put in down to the exhaust or anywhere else. And it links on to your Maxi system inside. So it is really good piece of kit. Like I say, but you've got to bear in mind, this is a very, very big kit to carry around with you. It's not something you take if you're going to be needing it or using it. You also get in here the J2534, which if a lot of you guys don't know, you can also use this as an icon with your normal ISTA on the BMW software. You can use this as a pass-through, and it does work brilliantly. I've used it many times, but I try, because I've got an icon, I stick to this, leaving it with my Maxi system. But this is a really, really good tool, and this is excellent for programming, constantly updates, constantly gets the latest code and programming files. You've also got the cloud data backup on this. It's an absolute brilliant machine. If you do own a shop and you're paying for the snap-on, I'm telling you now, it really isn't worth it. When people see what this machine can do, they end up coming over to this machine, because for the one price, you can do it all and it's much cheaper and you make a lot more money in your workshop. So if you see here, this is the daddy of the machines. This is the MaxiCOM MK908. You'll see there all the ports on there. We've got the AC adapter, headphone port, USB, HDMI, USB, and OTG. On the back, you've also got the camera, you've got the kickstand, you've got the panels to take out the internal battery, they last a very, very long time. I've not known anyone to change it. We'll just turn it on so you guys can see it as well. We'll kick out the stand, which is out the back here. Very good quality by Autel as always. Now if we just load it up, and if you can see there, it's all loading. And it says MaxiCOM Smart Diagnostics. Again, I have done a video showing you what this scanner can do. So this one can do all your programming, coding, hot functions, service functions, diagnostics. This one can do it all. And if you see right here, we got the license, which I've got to renew, which obviously I will do. I've not done it yet. But as you can see there, it's a completely different layout to what you would have seen on the other one. This one can do a lot more. This one can also do the ADAS calibration for everything, for all the automatic driving assistance systems. You've got the service, diagnostics, shop manager, data manager, which the shop manager keeps all the cars you've ever scanned in the system. The update, the VCI manager, remote desk, the function viewer support. You've got everything on here to think about. You've got the digital inspection, which is for the camera. You've got your MaxiScope that you can connect up to it as well. This will do everything you needed. If you can see here, you've got all your service functions. So you've got your oil reset to all your EPB, TPMS, IMMO keys. You've got everything in here possibly you can ever want to do on the functions itself. If we go to diagnostics, you see here we've got all the manufacturers. As I said, this does all the hot functions. So this is bi-directional. This will go into all the DME, gearbox, reset the adaption, do everything you think possible. This is the top device possible. Now, you're asking me probably about the license. You don't need to pay for the license. You'll still be able to diagnose your cars and do what you need to do. The only downfall with that is you won't be able to program and code if ever needed. That's the only bonus that you get. You'll still be able to diagnose, you'll still be able to do all the hot functions, but you won't get all the later cars as well and all the later updates. So if you bought this in 2019, and you only get it for a year, you'll be able to diagnose cars and do everything up to 2020. But if you run out of the license and you don't update it for 2 years, anything that comes out newer, you won't be able to diagnose and be able to do, because you won't have it because you haven't paid for the license. In all fairness, the license is way, way worth it. For me, anyway, I have to renew mine. As you would have seen, mine expired, but it is worth it for $800 for the year, or I think it's even cheaper. You'll get your money back if you're doing what's needed or using it for a shop, or you're a locksmith. A lot of people don't realize the potential of this Autel system and what it can do. A lot of people use this for programming now, for BMW programming. A lot of people use it for Mercedes programming. This tablet can do much more than what you think you see just on here, which I'm going to be revealing later on. I've got the key programmer already ordered, which I'll connect up, and I'll show you it can make keys for all the manufacturers direct via system here. It's a very, very powerful tool, and people just are not aware of the possibilities with the Autel MaxiCOM Elite. So you see all the functions this can actually cover, and obviously this is the top quality one. Not everyone can afford it. This is 2.5 to nearly 3 grand. I don't know what the prices are now, but it's a very, very expensive tool. But if you want something that to outlast for many, many years, it's gonna last you, you're gonna use year upon year and constantly, and you just need one scan tool that does it all, this is the best one. This is the best one you can purchase if long-term for years to come, that will do everything for every car, and no matter if cars change, your Autel device will still be up to date and still be able to do everything needed the same as the dealers. These are very reliable programming and coding, very, very, very reliable. If I'm honest with you, I trust this more than the BMW software to update the cars. It's something I will be showing you it doing on another video with the programming of this device. Now, if you see here, everything's packed neatly away. This is how it comes when you receive it. You receive it all in packets. There's a lot of different packets because it comes with many, many different things for all different cars. The whole idea of this system is no matter what car you go to, you will never be limited on what you can and can't do. That was Autel's plan when they made it, that no matter what car you go, you can do it. There will be no limits on what you can and can't do to that car with this system. That is why it's called the Elite. That is why it's worth so much money. When you consider the license fee and the snap-on cost for a snap-on scanner compared to this is much better than a snap-on. Believe what I'm telling you, this can do much more and is much greater than a snap-on scanner can ever be. You see, guys, I have them all, and I've still got a lot more to review with you guys, but this is probably the greatest one I've ever used and ever will use still today will be the Autel MaxiCOM MK908P. So if you do want to check this out and you do own a shop, I do recommend move over to this, because snap-on is a con, and even if you're paying for the dealership software, you know the cost of that, $800, you can do everything from this. It's reliable, got very good customer service. Anything goes wrong, Autel will log in and help you rectify it immediately. So now you're probably asking me which one I recommend. So the one I would recommend would obviously be the Elite for workshop use, or if you're doing a lot of cars like me, if you do a lot of cars, scan a lot of cars, always get asked to do programming and coding, then the Autel MaxiCOM Elite is for you. If you're just your normal home DIYer who just wants it, just repairs your normal cars, diagnoses your cars, don't want to get into programming and coding, then this is a great tool to have yourself. This is the £400 one, does your diagnostics, does your service resets and whatever else, and it is a good tool. This is not bi-directional, however. This does not do programming and coding. This does not do hot functions like the MaxiCOM Elite, but it is still a good go-to tool, and I strongly recommend it. Therefore, it's all a matter of opinion, depending on your needs and depending how far you want to go with diagnostics, programming, coding, and how much you want to be able to do on your car. If you don't want no limits, then like I said, Autel Maxi Elite. If you just want to diagnose, this system is a great system to have. Portable, cheap, and obviously you've got the Autel there alone, which is worth the money. That badge and the customer service support is brilliant. Therefore, that alone is just worth the money, the weight in gold to buy that scanner purely because of that. But overall, both are good tools and I can't fault none of them. They all got their own unique thing when they're needed. Like I said, the case on this is small, so it's carryable. This is absolutely huge, so it's not something I carry around with me all the time, but I do take this with me a lot. But the case of it scares a lot of people, especially when I go and look at cars and I get out with this massive case. People get really, really frightened because the case of it is absolutely humongous. It looks like I'm going there with, God knows what's inside it. It's just huge case, and obviously people get worried, which is to be expected. Therefore, this one's more easy, doesn't scare people and doesn't worry so many people when you turn up with this scanner, you know what I mean? It's just normal, you can get it out, and obviously it unfastens quickly, and it's just a lot more better to carry around. But I'll let you guys decide which one you wish to buy. They'll both be pinned to the comments below, and both reviews of both scanners will be linked above each scanner as we are talking about them. Right, so as you would have seen there, we've now reviewed the two Autel MaxiCOMs. Both of these are highly sought after MaxiCOMs, and these are the ones that people look at when they're first looking at diagnostic tools. And a lot of the time, Autel are the first companies that come up because it's recommended by Amazon and everyone else, because it's a favorite amongst the people to pick with because the customer service is great. Now, this is all based on you and which you need for your needs, as I said on the video. This is all about you. This is not about me. You need to decide what you need and what you're going to be using it for. Do not pay the extra unless you're really going to be using it and needing it. Because a lot of people will buy the Elite and not even use half the functions that it does, or not even need it. They're just buying it because they've got the money, and it's wasted because of the fact it's got a lot more than what it can do just to diagnose a car. A lot of people go around just using it to diagnose cars. If you're going to do that, I do recommend buying the £400 one. But this is all about you and about a matter of opinion. It's all based on what you need it for. So I hope you guys have actually liked this review, and I hope now you find this helpful and you'll be able to go and find which scan tool is the best one for you. So thank you very much for watching. As I said, all the videos will be linked above each scanner as we went along. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is BMW Dr. Dean here. Thank you very much for watching. Both of these scanners were sent to me. Therefore, I can't be biased against them both because Autel are a wonderful company and very, very good at what they do. They both work perfectly in each situation I will use them in. So they all have a different reason to be used for. So thank you very much. This is BMW Dr. Dean here, and goodbye.